Sports. Welcome to Fayetteville, and whoop-pig suey as the Arkansas Razorbacks are ready to take the field. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Razorbacks will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense lining up for a first down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run it from the gun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Unloads it left. He makes the catch. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They'll try the run. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the Dogs moving quickly to the line. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound.
He's loose down the left side. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he muffs it, a loose football. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Brings it down on the right side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll run the option. The pitch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Even dating to the days when they ran the option, Arkansas has always been built around the ground game.
Yeah, and makes Jerry Jones happy, huh? Noted Arkansas fan, always talking about the Hogs, his Hogs. And this team is always built on that physicality, built on that toughness.
Floating away. He's looking on the right side. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Arkansas.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to.
Igloo! Igloo! Gaucho! Gaucho!
To the air, it's Green. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is not good. That keeps the score. Georgia, 7. Arkansas.
They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs.
Georgia, number 86, with the grab and the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 14, Arkansas 6.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. He's going to pass. Keeps looking downfield. He's not afraid to go deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Green. Still looking, on the move. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Now he'll fire back into the middle. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got it inside the 25. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Georgia! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Moving past the 25. Just steamrolling his way through. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Green. Dances away. He's going to fire to the left. He holds it in, and nobody's close. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. 42 Spider. On the option. He'll toss it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He wants it all. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect. Here we go.
From the gun, looking for a man. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Coming out with it, it's Sategna. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He's going to pass on second down. He lets one fly deep, and it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Back to throw, it's Green. Scrambling away. On the run, fires downfield. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Alabama quickly back to the line. Toss to the outside. Open space at the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
They're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Now adjusting. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that in his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using his legs to buy some time. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Hand off from the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air. It's Beck. Finds the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Urasek. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Delton. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun on third down. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They're going to run it to the right. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 3, Alabama 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Here comes the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Bully ball on third and short. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
He'll pull it down and run. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that one. They were all back in coverage expecting pass, and here's the running back who breaks through the line of scrimmage, and they just didn't rally fast enough to the football. They make the tackle short of the first down marker, but there's a good chance they're going to be staying on the field here on fourth down.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep the momentum and keep putting up numbers.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. They're lining up to boot it away.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
First and 10.
A first down for the offense. Quarterback checking the play. He'll start this drive firing. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's back. Looking left. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He uncorks one deep. Makes a connection. Oh, look out, there he goes. He's at the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Quarterback moving. Looking for his man in the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They'll immediately call timeout. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. These corners going to give them some space. Looking to go up top on first down. He'll take another shot here. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score Alabama 14, Georgia.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball.
Snags it inside the 20. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the gun, Give on the inside. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll try it again. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Looking downfield, it's back. Touchdown, Georgia! And that one will give them the lead.
And in that goal line situation, awesome job by the tight end, winning his one-on-one battle, making an easy target for his QB.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Miller with the ball. He breaks the tackle. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The running back has it. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Alabama pushing the tempo. The toss sweep to the right. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Might be looking to run. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
Man, they can barely see the first down marker from there, but they'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. Can anyone catch him? At the 30. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
And, man, that play looked a little bit too easy. 4th down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. To the air, it's back. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
Now rolling to the left. He's got the tight end. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score,
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break.
17.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Try to get it on the ground. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. After run, now throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Dances away to buy time. Pulls it in inside the 10. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. To throw, it's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He wants a big play here late. Makes the catch on the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, 4th quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. Let's see what happens on 3rd. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Wants to throw. It's back. Fires to the end zone. Pass on the way in. It's picked off. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You've dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
He makes this one. The lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Fair catch, called for and made. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And I'd love to paint a pretty picture of what to do, but man, we know about the vintage Colorado team and Boston College, and we've seen so many great moments. Maybe this is your moment, but I don't like your chances.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, it's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. You want to talk about building confidence? coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. This team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we